What's up, film shooting people? Welcome back to my channel, the 37 Frame Show. My name is Razi, and yes, it's been a while. I have not been posting any videos because I have not been shooting film much, and yep, I realized that the last video was posted about 11 months ago, guys, where I promised to do a follow-up to the InstantCon RF70, but I'm sorry, I was really busy and did not get to really dedicate a time to go out and shoot with that camera properly. But definitely I have more handling time with it, and I have more comments about that camera, but let's put that on hold for another video, because in this video I'm gonna talk about my newest favorite point and shoot camera, which is the Seagull SC-198 camera. Okay, so how do I got hold of this camera? Like, Seagull point and shoot camera, what? The last time I knew about a Seagull camera was a TLR, which was my first TLR that I ever had used or handled before, and it was fun. So it was a learning journey for me using a TLR for the first time. But yeah, like I mentioned, I've not been shooting much, so I spoke to my friend Noreen, or Mune for those who know her by that name, from 8 Story 3, telling her that, you know, I have not been shooting because I hate to carry around my cameras that are very heavy, like my M3 or my Rolei flats, and you know, it just brings down the mood of shooting anything, because you know, I have to lug all the weight, and I am also going more into cycling, so bringing that along with me is just extra baggage. So I was telling her, could you recommend me like a point and shoot or something that I can just whip out and shoot? And here she goes, recommending me the Seagull 198 SC-198, sorry. So this camera is said to be simple to use and really doesn't have much dial, as you can see. Just an on and off button and a mode button that gives you portrait, close up, night mode, timer mode. It starts off as an auto flash. You can also use a non-flash mode, but that's pretty much the modes that you can get. And so I got this camera as well because I thought that it is really a very simplistic looking camera, really clean, even though mine is really used up and dirty. But yeah, I picked it up and just went out shooting. The first camera that I got from them actually had a faulty shutter. I actually shot 2 rolls on it, end up with blanks, and yeah, I just brought it up to Noreen, and those guys from 8 Story 3 are just so cool, and they act on reflex and got me a replacement when the shipment of the camera arrived. So thanks guys, appreciate it. And also they got me a free film, which is the Herman Kentmere Pen 400. So I just loaded up, shoot, and you know, I wasn't expecting much from a point and shoot camera. I was just treating it like a normal disposable 35mm camera. But when I sent the film for development or processing and it came back, I was taken aback by the results, guys. I don't know what to say. It really exceeds my expectation from a simple camera like this. Yeah. Firstly, when I shoot, because of the modes, okay, especially the portrait and close-up, it has an auto flash mode that I cannot change. That forces me to use flash, which is actually not a bad thing, and this camera really handles flash very well. For those who know me, I don't really use flash because I hate the overexposure of the pictures, but somehow the camera managed to salvage pictures taken with a flash by adjusting the shutter speed or whatsoever. It's a fully automated camera, and yeah, it gave that rock and roll feel, as you guys will see in the videos that in the photos that I will show you. Yeah, it looks like one of those Yashica T4, Terry Richardson kind of shots, except that I don't shoot models but really things around me. So yeah, those are the things that I use with flash. But generally, in my favorite mode, which is a no flash medium, it really works well, and it is a really good street photography camera. I just go out and just shoot random things around me, and I was pleased. I am still pleased at the result. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Let me just show you guys the photos that I took with this camera. Black and white pictures are taken by the Herman Kentmere Pen 400 and also the T-Max 400 Kodak, and the colored photos are using the Portra 400. So I prefer the Kentmere Pen 400 because it's not too contrasty, so it sort of keeps a lot of details in place. The T-Max 400 tends to be a bit more contrasty, more vivid, tends to leave me with a lot of overexposed highlights. But for some people, I guess it's really nice. It gives that look that some of you guys might prefer. For the Portra, my favorite color film, can't go wrong. This camera actually gives a very vivid color to it, and yeah, I just leave you guys to have a look at the pictures. So let's go. So there you go, those are the pictures taken from this camera, the Seagull SC-198. As you can see, as I mentioned just now, the colors are pretty vivid for the color film, and for the black and white, I don't know, it's I just love shooting it with black and white. But yeah, both of these films are my favorite right now, the Herman Kentmere Pen 400 and the Portra 400. Yeah, that will be what I load this camera with when I go out to shoot. What will be interesting though is to shoot some slide films on it, but let's see if I can get my hands on it, because it's just so difficult to get slides these days. A little bit more about the camera. What I like about it is that it's really very compact. It has a date system that you can still adjust to the current date, which is 21st of January 2021. Really cool having that date at the bottom. Very nostalgic feel. It's just something about me with old school cameras. It runs on a let me check. It runs on a CR123A lithium battery that is still available in the market, I think. But definitely sold at 8story3. If you guys are in Singapore, they have those stuff for you, so can just go and get it. Yeah, easily pocketable. I just put at the sides of my bag, and yeah, just keep shooting with it. It's really easy to bring along. Simple. Just press the on button and then hit on the mode that you like. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Fast free. I don't know what else to say. It is just a very simple camera. Nothing much to really talk about it. Ergonomic wise, the way it feels, it doesn't really have a good or like a pronounced handle for you to hold and feel. Even though it has this rubbery thing, it's just for you to have a bit of a grip and a bit of a cutout here for the thumb, but you can't really feel it. So I mean, I just like shoot and get done with it. It's so fast, I don't really think much about how I hold the camera, apart from making sure that I don't cover the lens. Yeah, and the viewfinder is pretty clear. Oh, one more thing is that it has a panorama mode, which you can just turn with this switch over here. You switch it and it goes into panorama, but it just cuts the top and bottom of the camera. It doesn't make you shoot over a few frames, so I end up not using that at all. So yep, yeah, that's what I like about this camera, all that function and simplicity. What I do not like about the camera though, it's more of like what I wish the camera could have is, yeah, a bit of a better so-called like pronounced grip, or a place where I can hold and just be sure that I'm not covering the lens. And also for the lens, when I switch it off, this is when I on it, this is when I switch it off, it doesn't really have a cover. So whenever I just stuff my, okay, there's noise at the back. Whenever I just stuff the camera into my bag, I just make sure that nothing sharp is gonna be scratching on it. And so far it's been okay, so yeah, it's good as it is. One thing I wish that this camera could do is to have some memory on the mode that you are shooting. So once I put it on a no flash mode, to keep it on no flash mode whenever I turn it on. Otherwise, whenever I on it, I need to press the mode before I get into that mode that I prefer. Yeah, so that will make it faster. So yeah, other than that, there's really nothing much to it, man. It's just a very simple camera. It's a 29mm lens. Gosh, I'm pretty not sure about the aperture on this. Maybe I need to Google a little bit and check out the specs. But yeah, you guys can, yeah, probably put some text at the bottom on the aperture of this camera. But otherwise, simple camera, very good results on it. I love it. You guys will love it too. Really very simple and yeah, good for street photography. Fast, almost stealth, but it has quite a like loud sound when you click on the shutter. Okay, let me just waste a film for you. Maybe not waste, I'm just gonna take a shot of the iPhone that I'm using to record this, but this is the sound that you produce when you shoot. So if you think that that person is gonna get a bit offended, maybe don't shoot him. It's not a very silent camera, and that was the flash, because that is the first mode. The auto flash mode is the first mode that you go to when you switch on the camera. So yeah, anyway, check this camera out. It's not a very common camera, so can I classify this as a pretty rare camera? Maybe not, I don't know. Because I think they can still get a new produced camera for this particular model. I think it's still in production, but nevertheless, very happy about this camera. Thank you guys from 8story3 for the replacement, and also for Noreen for recommending this camera. It's really a savior. I'm currently still shooting film thanks to this camera. Yeah, I'm really happy that I get to upload more stuff on film on my Instagram at 37th frame, link in the description. And yeah, hope that you guys like this review. Pretty short review, but I guess it covers pretty much what it is for this simple camera. And do leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me about how I can improve on my videos, on my content, or tell me like what kind of things that you guys would like me to cover, or you want me to go to do a walkabout and shoot with this camera. Just comment in the comment section. And for those who are new to this channel, please hit the like and subscribe button, guys, and help me with the whole YouTube algorithm. Yeah, so that I can do something with this channel and upload more videos. You know, it will motivate me as well to upload a bit more in this channel. Yeah, for those who are looking for a point and shoot, try it out, look out for it. I hope that you guys can get this camera from 8story3 or whichever online platform. I'll leave the link to 8story3's online store in the description box below. Go check it out. They have other great refurbished camera that you guys can check out. Yeah, recently they had this Fujifilm camera that can zoom up to about 135mm, so poison. Anyway, good camera, easy to use. Subscribe, like, share. Oh yeah, hit the notification bell so that you guys are aware of new videos uploaded on this channel. I will try to shoot and upload more videos into this channel since I'm back into film photography. So do watch this space, and yep, hope to see you guys in the next video, which I will do a review of the Instacon RS70 from my perspective. I know it's not a very new camera, but yeah, my own review of that camera, what I like and don't like about it. So yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.